way over here, so you guys can't even hear me. But I'm gonna try to finish this game today because there's another game I want to start streaming on Friday. So I also want to start making Master Duel content because I used to be a Yu-Gi-Oh player back in the day. So this is on my list of stuff to stream, but I want to finish this game. I've been playing it for like the last 5 months and I haven't finished yet, but today or sometime, you know, this week I'm gonna finish this game. I also said in my video earlier that I was gonna stream around 6 or 7. I'm starting early because I got a D&D session at 8, so wanted to get this stream up and finish this game before then, hopefully. I don't remember what the last thing we did was.
I still can't get over what we saw happening outside the starship.
I remember we defeated the red woman and we got teleported.
Really not doing too
I think
hot right about now.
I've only ever seen Rena from the surface of Dana, so I figured it was just another round planet like ours. Still though, I never would have imagined Rena actually looked like that. And what's the deal with that giant flower coming out of it?
Beats me. I have absolutely no clue. It's so surreal. It looks like a broken egg or something.
Rena and Dana. We were taught that both worlds were spherical bodies that floated amongst the stars in the heavens. But to think that they lied to us not only about the Sovereign and the Crown contest, but also the form of our own planet.
So I can see it.
Okay, who's the wise guy that summoned us here?
Someone formidable enough to bring our starship along with us.
They must be here somewhere.
Because they changed the layout entirely. Oh, it's on the same thing now. Nice. Cool. Alright, where am I going? The objective still says just look around the area. Lower level, central level. Okay. Alright, this way then.
This place looks a lot like that room we saw back in the Forbidden Zone.
Huh? What's that?
Oh, is that one of the red women? Yeah.
It's one of those!
A red woman in disguise. Or is this their true form?
So it was a trap?
Where the rest of them at though?
It doesn't look like it can move. Tell me, are you the one who brought us here?
That is correct. It is unusual for me to have unexpected guests these days.
It can talk.
What are you?
Hevrect 35.
Hevrect 35. Is that your name?
Correct.
What is this place? No, wait, before that, just what exactly are you? Are you somehow associated with the Red Women?
Before I answer, I have a question for you. How did you all arrive in this sector?
I don't even know.
We did not
Yeah,
come
we
to
lied,
this place
boy.
by choice. Our ship was brought here against our will, by a group of red women who can shift into the same form as you.
What up?
In that case, we can
It's
assume
been
my brethren
a
who
week
serve
and
the
a half,
Great
maybe?
Spirit
2
have
weeks.
deemed you all to be a
I don't know,
threat
but I'm
most
back.
grave.
What do you mean, serve? Are you saying there really is someone more powerful than the Red Women, pulling their strings?
What did you do to us?
I examined your bodies. You have not been harmed in any way. Identifiers detected. The Sovereign and Maiden are among you. However, you aren't under its control. I see why they viewed you as a danger now.
Oh, goody. More riddles.
Do you think we can trust this thing?
Like it or not, it may be our best chance at a ticket out of here. Let's at least hear it out.
I shall now answer your questions. We are Helganquil.
Oh, what now?
The red women you encountered previously are a form of disguise we employ from time to time, but not our true form.
Helganquil?
You are on Dake Phasol, a celestial base which drifted here by accident.
Dick face.
The will of Rena's great spirit no longer reaches us here. Since my sudden separation from the great spirit's influence, I have used any and all means to extend my lifespan. As I have done so, I have also set out to monitor and research Rena and Dana from this position.
A question. What is this great spirit of which you speak? Is it something that rules over your kind?
Correct. The great astral spirit is a large mass of astral energy that fills all of Rena, one with its own will, a voice we cannot refuse.
A voice? Just like Dana.
The voice of the great spirit speaks to our hearts directly, and we have served it without question throughout the ages.
Does that mean it was controlling your minds? Wait a second. Could this great spirit be the true sovereign of Rena?
The true ruler of Rena. It could be the same thing that's controlling Volron.
Nobody
Wait,
controls
Becca,
Volron,
You're
according to
telling us this
Volron.
great spirit of yours is the one that ordered you things to harvest the astral energy from Dana? I'm not sure I believe that.
Why not? We've already made contact with the will of Dana back in the Wedge, and in the Forbidden Zone on Lenegus. If Dana has a will of its own, I don't see why Rena wouldn't.
Maybe not, but think about what you're saying. If Dana has a will like Rena, then that would mean that we've been controlled by the voice of Dana this whole time, just like these things.
Dana's will hasn't been forcing us to do anything.
Yeah, but
Let's assume that what Hevrect 35 claims is true, and that we are indeed cut off from both planets. Even if we had previously been under the control of Dana's will, we would have noticed now that we are disconnected.
Your fear is not based in logic. The voice of Dana is much smaller and quieter compared to that of Rena's great spirit. Rena's astral energy is amassed at its center, whereas Dana's is shared among all its constituents. So thinly is that
That's
energy
why their
spread
planet
that it
is
cannot coalesce and
a rod,
formulate a will.
literally, or a
Our
flower, I
findings
guess.
here
It turned into a
indicate as
flower.
much.
Which explains why we felt its will where we did. The Wedge and Lenegus are where so much of that energy had been accumulated.
The Great Spirit's desire is to consume all astral energy. And the pursuit of that desire is why you see Rena in its current state. As a result, it has turned its attention toward Dana.
Interesting.
Is that why the crown contest is necessary? So that the Great Spirit can feed off of Dana?
Indeed. And it was to that end that we Helganquil devised the crown contest. Had the initial spirit channeling from 300 years ago succeeded, all of Dana's astral energy would have been seized.
But the ceremony failed. Lenegus was severely damaged, and you lost both the Sovereign and the Renasalma.
Correct. A change in plan was required to ensure the spirit channeling's success. However, recreating the Renis Alma required a vast amount of energy. That is why we turned to Dana.
So that was the real purpose behind the crown contest. An
Alright, so it
efficient
doesn't
means
look
to
bad.
harvest
It's
the
just the way it
necessary
appears
energy
in
from Dana.
Restream.
This is all happening because of me.
Nevertheless, you still haven't answered one of Alphen's original questions. Just why have you brought us here to your base, Hevrect 35?
First, it was to confirm the identities of you, my unexpected visitors. Second, it was to ascertain whether you would be likely to accept my request.
A request? But what could someone like you want us to...
I wish for you all to slay the Great Spirit.
Whoa.
I'm sorry, did you just ask us to kill your master?
I did. It is in your best interest that you do so, I might add.
What makes you say that?
Lenegis has entered the final
I've seen
stage
glimpses of
the
like
spirit channeling
the
plan.
secret final boss, like the time god or whatever.
As we speak,
Like, there's a lot of
Dana's energy is
interesting
being
secret
harvested
bosses in this
mass
game.
and transferred to
Characters
Rena.
from past Tales games,
If
which I've
nothing
never played.
done
This is my
about the
first
Great
one.
Spirit, it will not be long before all
There's a lot
is
of
lost.
interesting stuff
You're
to
saying
do
the
after the
destruction
main
we saw
story.
earlier is just the
It looks
beginning?
like.
That...
We won't let that
I'm not
happen.
sure I'll do that though. Is that what
Why
the
do you
games I
want
want to
us to kill
finish?
the Great
But
Spirit so badly?
one day
Is it
I'll
to
be able
save
to
our
sink
world?
my time
To free
into
you,
the games that I want to
Elganquil, from under
finish.
its
So
control? Why?
No. My primary concern is validating our findings and analysis, which have taken many years to realize. As such, it is my desire to see how your actions impact and change these systems. However, I will not deny that vengeance also plays a part.
Vengeance? For what?
In spite of our long service to the Great Spirit, our species is on the brink of extinction.
You mean... you're dying?
So why
At
do
this
none of
stage,
none
it
of the
would be
other
wise
Renans
for
look
to
like you?
talk with the others. Ask them what you need to know. Once you have your answer, return to me. If you agree to help, I shall fix your ship.
Others?
Like all the other Renans look
Just
like
how many of you
normal
are there?
humans.
I am the only Helganquil who inhabits Dake Phasal.
Dick face.
Hey! Hey!
It's no use. I think it's done talking to us. Let's take a look around.
So now I gotta try the other floors, I guess. Where are the others?
You can't seriously be buying anything that creature told us, right? I mean, it's practically blackmailing us into doing its dirty work.
To be honest, the conversation went on for so long, I'm not sure I understood all of it. How about you,
Oh,
Dohalim?
here go my internet
Were you
having a
able to
seizure
follow it
again.
at all?
At the very least, everything it said about the Renan Great Spirit adds up. At the end of the day, this whole chain of events comes back to astral energy. That being said, had we not previously encountered the will of Dana, I suspect I would find its story much more difficult to believe.
The spirit of Rena wants to see Dana completely destroyed.
But why? Astral energy is supposed to be a force that creates and shapes the world.
It doesn't matter. I don't care if we're up against an entire world or what its game is. We're not going to let it destroy Dana.
Right.
There is one other thing that concerns me. How the Great Spirit, the Helganquil, and the Crown Contest are all part of a centuries-long plan is clear enough. But what about the Renans? How do they factor into all this?
That's what I'm saying. They don't look like the Helganquil at all.
Now that you mention it, and all that talk, Hevric 35 never even brought up the Renans once. And as for the Helganquil, we never did find out just what they are either.
Maybe it had a reason for keeping its silence. Or perhaps there's even more going on. Maybe the others will shed more light on the matter. Let's find out.
Alright. I think the next floor is where I'm going. Yeah. It's the only way out of here. Upper level. See what's there first. No star. So I don't think I'm going this way. I think this is the wrong way. Yeah, there's nothing this way. Where was I at? Lower level? Central level. I think I was at the central level because it wouldn't let me go to the lower level. Yeah. Alright. I'm going to the lower level. Ah! The fruit of Helgen makes sense now. It was made by the Helgen quill.
Who are they?
Who are you?
What is it?
Oh, my apologies. It's just been so long since I've seen any humans from the outside world.
Are you a Renan?
How long have you been on here?
Oh, yeah, I guess so. The Overseer told us to answer any questions you might have. Whatever you want to know, we'll tell you as much as we can. But be quick. Our subjects are undergoing a dramatic shift that we don't want to miss.
What a weird guy.
Don't tell me this whole shit was a
He
simulation.
must have meant Hevrecht 35 when he mentioned that Overseer.
And what was that about subjects? You don't think he meant Dana and Rena, do you?
There isn't anyone else we can talk to. I guess we should ask around here.
What y'all got to say?
Have you guys lived up here in Dag Fazel with Hevrecht
Yeah,
35 for
Dickface.
a long time?
Yes. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head just how long it's been, though. We regularly go into stasis, so our sense of time has gotten rather out of whack over the years.
Why are you all even here in the first place?
Originally, this station was where we worked to perform maintenance on Lenegis from the outside.
We heard that the facility ended up in its current location due to an accident.
Oh, it was terrible. Apparently there was some kind of accident, and when help never arrived, they presumed the entire facility had been destroyed.
And you've been working for Hevrecht 35 ever since?
Well, at first we thought that there was nobody else inside the facility, but then it turned out the Overseer was there all along.
What do you mean?
The Helgan Quill have the technology to cloak themselves around us Renans. As long as they don't do anything obvious, a Renan won't see one, even if it's right in front of them.
Which would explain why Shion and I failed to notice the Red Women previously. Do they employ an astral art of some sort?
I haven't been able to scientifically confirm it for myself, but from what I understand, the type of cloaking they use is primarily achieved through mechanical means. In addition, they also used hypnosis devices and information control to get us to do what they wanted without being detected. It's a pretty sophisticated operation, especially since it avoids any unnecessary conflict. I have to imagine that's how Lenegis is still run.
But aren't the Helganquil themselves controlled by the Great Spirit? If so, why aren't Renans affected by it in the same way?
The Great Spirit's mind control only works on Helganquil, so they had to employ other means to manipulate us Renans.
You act like this didn't affect you personally. If I was you, I'd be mad as hell at their deceptions.
I mean, sure, I was surprised when I first found out about it, but it happened so long ago.
Hevrecht 35 has clearly ceased concealing itself, though. Why is that?
Who can say? My guess is it just got bored, or maybe even a little lonely.
Don't you want to go back home to Rena or Lenegis? Our ship is going to be fixed pretty soon. You could ride with us.
No way. If we went back after knowing the truth, they'd either just brainwash us or purge us outright. After all this time, there's nothing to be gained from going back. We've all agreed it'd be best to simply stay here and watch everything unfold instead. Things are going just fine with the Overseer. Not that it'll be around much longer. It can't extend its life any further.
So it's gonna die.
That said, I'm sure it's pleased to see the final stage of the plan before it passes on, though.
Thank you for answering our questions.
Alright, there's one more, or no, two more. I only talked to one. That was a long talk.
Can we talk to you for a few minutes?
Sure.
It's going to be a while before the two planets undergo their next shift, so I can talk until then.
Please, tell us what you know about the Helganquil.
You mean the Overseer species? I can't say I know much about them.
Well, for starters, where'd they come from?
Where else? From Rena, obviously.
From Rena? Wait, are you telling us those things live right alongside the Renans down there?
Of course not. There's really no such thing as Renans in the first place.
Excuse me?
Oh, I thought the Overseer explained everything.
Don't tell me they're all
Apparently
Danans.
not.
Please, tell us more.
Well, in a nutshell, the Renans were originally created from Danans by the Helganquil.
I thought so.
But if that's true, then that would mean there aren't any people on Rena.
There aren't, but there are Helganquil. That's what the name literally means in their language, people of Rena.
But what need could they possibly have to create a whole new race of people?
It was a way to bolster their dwindling workforce. I trust you're aware that the Helganquil are on the verge of extinction, yes? In
I didn't say all that.
we were created to carry on their work for the Great Spirit after they all die. They gathered Danans who had an affinity for astral arts and proceeded from there. That's why we, as their descendants, can all cast arts, albeit to varying degrees.
Let me get this straight. Are you saying Renans were originally created from Danans that the Helganquil kidnapped?
Wait, that explains why almost nobody can use Astro Arts on Dana now.
Helganquil technology is truly amazing. The way they alter their bodies is far less invasive than your conventional surgeries. They have these tiny machines that are practically invisible, which they insert into their bodies and—
Enough! You needn't tell us anymore.
How can you speak so calmly about all of this?
I guess I can see how, when viewed in a certain light, their ways may sound grotesque. But if you ask me, I think they ultimately did us a favor. They saved us from crawling the earth in ignorance. If it meant their hands had to get a little dirty in the process, then so be it. Anyway, the Helganquil are the real Renans. Personally, I don't think it's such a big deal. They're also mostly the ones behind what you see going on between the two planets. I think that covers just about everything worth knowing.
I see. Thanks for filling us in.
Does he really expect us to believe that Renans never truly existed? How absurd.
Dohalim.
Just when I think we're getting to the bottom of it all, some new revelation smacks us in the face.
Then let's hope this is our last revelation for a while.
So got one more person to talk to. So
Do you know anything about a spirit channeling plan?
If you mean the first plan from 300 years ago, then yes. Do you know what its main objective was?
Yes. It was to use Lenegis to siphon off Dana's astral energy and send it to Rena.
Exactly. However, there were two problems we had to consider. First was how to collect and send such a large quantity of astral energy without it becoming sentient. Second, we had to figure out how to convert Dana's energy so it would be compatible with Rena.
I take it the solutions to those problems were to use the wedge for the collection, and then the Sovereign and Maiden to convert the energy.
We have a winner! However, the first plan failed when the Sovereign was overwhelmed and became frenzied. The reason for that is because the Maiden lost control. I'm told he slaughtered many Renans and Helganquil that day. For the next plan, we tried to recreate the Renis Alma, but we didn't have nearly enough of the other non-dark astral energy types. To amend that, we set our sights on Dana and implemented a system whereby we could extract energy from it.
And the crown contests began.
Correct. Since the Maiden had been the failing point in the previous plan, it was decided to replace her role with machinery to avoid further mishaps. A new Sovereign had to be made as well. It was such tremendously difficult work. Its success was dubious. But from the look of things, it would appear such worries were unfounded.
So that's what the purpose of that room we found in the Forbidden Zone was.
What about the flower that sprouted from Rena?
Flower? Oh, that thing. That's the physical manifestation of all the astral energy that's been harvested from Dana. As
This is
I'm
a lot
sure
of
you've
lore and
noticed,
context
it's quite
dump.
a lot of energy. At this point, it's likely that it's become physically integrated with Rena's planetary structure.
Hevric 35 mentioned that the spirit channeling plan is entering its final stage. Is that true?
It is. I never thought I would live to see the day with my own eyes, and yet here we are. Are we done talking now? If it's all the same to you, I'd really rather not miss anything that's about to happen.
He talks like the potential end of the world is just another day on the job.
You've
I mean,
got to
for him,
remember
it
that
is.
these guys have been living alone up here for a long time. Who knows what shape their minds are in?
It feels like our whole world has been turned upside down. Is there anything we know that's still true at this point?
Seriously, I'm still trying to process the fact that we Renans were created by the Helganquil, let alone the Sovereign and Maiden stuff.
Let's take a moment to gather ourselves. I know all of this is a lot to believe and take in, but I think it's fair to say that we've found the answers we've been looking for. Does everyone agree?
Agreed. Though I'll admit that I never expected it to all boil down to Rena's great spirit being behind everything.
Everything that's happened, everything we've endured, it's all because of astral energy.
And to get that energy, the Great Spirit took control of the Helganquil. Then the Helganquil created the Renans, who went on to invade and rule over the Danans.
Plus, the reason the Great Spirit can't directly control the Renans as well is likely because they were originally Danans all along.
Either way, I think it's fair to say we've all had a lot to take in at once. Maybe too much, even. We should probably take it easy and rest our minds a bit. Why don't we all take some time to think things over, before we decide on our next move?
That's a good idea, Kisara. If the Renan Great Spirit really is behind all this, then we've got a really big fight ahead of us. Because it's not just Dana on the line, but Rena too. If we're going to do this, we need to be completely sure of ourselves. So let's go ahead and break off for now. We aren't in any immediate danger, so we should be okay. You sure you don't want to be alone right now?
I could ask you the same question.
I figured I'd get all my thinking in while walking around and checking up on everybody.
I'll go along with you. I'm interested to hear what's on everyone's minds, too.
Sounds good.
Who are we
Let's go
checking
find
up on?
Everyone's just gone their own way, huh?
Yeah, let's hit up each spot.
Why couldn't we all just talk in the same room?
Oh, it's you two. Does he seem like he's doing any better now?
He who? Oh, you mean Dohalim, don't you?
I know that we're all struggling to wrap our minds around it all, but he looked like he was taking it really hard earlier.
What do you think about everything we've learned? About the Renans and the Great Spirit and all that?
On some level, I'm not even really sure what to think, to be honest. I mean, the Great Spirit is like a huge natural disaster, but with a mind and will of its own. But if that thing's hellbent on trying to destroy our planet, then the only thing left for us to do is stop it. As for the Renans, I suppose my feelings on that are a bit more mixed.
How so?
Coexistence between Danans and Renans in Menancia is still a work in progress. In my case, I think that's partly because deep down, I was still on guard around Renans. So, to be told that they're like us, that they're actually just like us is, well, I guess it's a little deflating, to be honest.
You kept a pretty level head.
You mean about the Renans? At the end of the
She
day,
took it like that.
the
I wonder how
Helganquil and the Great
Rinwell
Spirit
took
are
it,
the ones
because
who are
Rinwell is
responsible.
racist as fuck.
But at the same time, I realize that not every Danon is necessarily going to believe that either.
I know you're already aware of this, but the list of grievances the Danons have against the Renans is long, and understandably so. And if people then find out that they're all actually one and the same, yeah, I don't think they're going to take to it too kindly.
Even just among the Danons, I'm sure there'll be some who emerge with power and some who won't. I think if we can find a way to get rid of that imbalance, then we'll be in a truly good place.
Well, first we can try to figure out what to do about the existing conflicts we have.
Yeah. It'd be nice if one day people could learn to get past their hatred like Rinwell did.
It's no small task. We can't pretend like the past didn't happen and ask people to forget their very real pain and suffering.
Right. Everybody has their reasons for feeling the way that they do. But if we just keep yelling at each other about it, we'll never move on. In a worst-case scenario, it might lead to even more people getting killed.
And we all have to figure out how to meet halfway. Not just that, but to also embrace each other's pain, in a sense.
That's an interesting way of putting it.
It's true. Everybody has their own scars, their own trauma. The first step to healing those wounds is to put aside that hatred. It won't be achieved through reasoning, but I think it's a good first step, if nothing else. And now, I think I see a way to move forward. But to do that, first we need to make sure our planet isn't going to get wiped out.
Interesting. Good talk. Oh, here we go. What does she have to say?
You both seem awfully calm.
Only because after everything we've seen, we don't have the energy to keep being shocked.
How are you holding up, Rinwell? That whole talk about the Renans looked like it shook you up a bit.
Yeah. I get this sinking feeling whenever I remember how Danon mages like my family were persecuted and died out. And now, I finally know why that is. But I was thinking, if Renans end up living together with Danons again, then mages won't be such an unusual thing to see on Dana anymore, right? I know it's not as simple as all that, but Danons probably won't be so quick to let their guards down. And there might be Renans who still act superior because of their arts.
It wouldn't surprise me. 300 years of bad blood and prejudice isn't going to be an easy thing to overcome.
Yeah. I know firsthand just how much hatred can take hold in your heart once you let it in. But even so, I was still able to change. And if I can change, so can anyone else. So I was thinking maybe, I don't know, I could use my position as both a Danon and a mage to help bring both sides together.
Rinwell.
That great spirit worries me too, though. Dana's will feels so warm and inviting. So why is Rena's will trying to destroy our entire planet?
Now that you mention it, Everett 35 and the other scientists here never really brought that up. Maybe they don't know either.
Maybe. But regardless, at the end of the day, Dana's still our home. There's no way we can let it be destroyed.
We won't. We'll keep it safe no matter what.
Oh, well, that was wholesome. I was expecting a lot more turmoil, but, you know, I'll take it. I guess I should probably heal you. Alright, happy bottle. Nice. I have not been battling anything to get skill points. I probably need to. Or doing any of the side quests. Like, I did most of the stuff up until the return to Cislodia. And after that, I just kind of got carried away with the story.
What happened back in Thistleum? Once my memories started coming back to me, I felt completely and totally lost.
It was really that bad for you?
Yeah, it was. But thanks to Law and everybody else, I remembered that I still had things out there worth fighting for.
Man, I think you might be a better guy than me, Alphen. All I can remember thinking was, when's this guy gonna get his act together?
Law.
I was too worried about repeating the same mistakes I'd made back with my dad, and running away from the truth. That was no way to live. And I've tried to stay strong, my way. But all this talk about other races and the world ending, if I can be honest with you guys, it's just all too much for me to handle right now.
I know this is going to sound strange coming from me, but maybe the key is not to worry too much about the big stuff right now.
Oh?
I used to worry all the time about my thorns, for obvious reasons, but I never really opened up to anyone about them. And when I realized my visions pointed to a threat that was bigger than me, I didn't know what I should do, or who to tell. But that's when I finally got it. You guys were all there for me, to teach me what's really important. I just had to open up and listen.
In other words, if you let the big picture stuff get you all muddled up inside, you'll begin to lose sight of what you really care about. Yeah, I think you're right.
The thing that's most important.
I'm waiting until summer semester because the counselor got back to me too late, and the only classes available were the
to fight for them. That's good enough, right?
The math in person Monday and Wednesday, and then I had to go like really late at night on Tuesdays for a lab.
You're strong enough
to
fight,
and
you're strong
and I had to upload my vaccination card. So she said,
forget all the big stuff going on. Just don't lose sight.
No, I have it. I just didn't upload it to the to be connected like my ID thing.
Yeah.
So she said, you can try late registration or just wait till summer semester.
It's like a big weight's been lifted off my shoulders. I'll fight to protect the people around me. Just like I always have. I think that's best.
Yeah. Okay.
I apologize for making...
You mean hearing the origins of the Renans?
Indeed. It's shocking to have so many things I thought to be indelible fade away in mere seconds.
Even I'm still not sure everything we've heard here is actually true.
Let's not delude ourselves. If what we've heard is a lie, it's a rather elaborate one. I can only imagine that you must have been constantly feeling like this, ever since your memory returned, Alphen. And you as well, Shion. About your thorns, and being a maiden.
That's just part of being alive, don't you think?
Well, to say the least. But enough about me. I'm not concerned for myself. What concerns me is all of the other Renans out there.
When you say the other Renans, you mean the ones that are living on Lenegis or Dana, right?
Correct. Even if we stop the Great Spirit from annihilating Dana, our problems will still remain. Putting aside the untold state that Rena may be in, if we do not truly belong there, we will have to think long and hard about where it is that we wish to return to.
So,
like they just wipe everybody's memories again.
At this point are to either stay on Lenegis or come down to Dana, huh? And right now, Lenegis might not even be a safe option.
And at the same time, Danans are hardly likely to embrace Renans with open arms. If the issue is forced, things could turn dire. There is, after all, 3 centuries worth of hatred to overcome between us. And the victims of our rule have absolutely every right to feel animosity towards us Renans. Our own circumstances as the aggressors are irrelevant.
I didn't expect the former Lord of Menancia to be so down about people reconciling.
Menancia's fate was a stroke of good luck. There had been backlash over how it had been ruled, and I was blessed to have sympathizers among my ranks. Still, even now, there remain ardent dissidents.
But things can still change if you have the right people to help lead the way. Isn't that what you hope to achieve on Lenegis, after this is all over?
Indeed. I have fully accepted the burden of that responsibility. In that regard, I remain determined. On that note, I have something of a favor to ask of you, Alphen.
Oh? What is it?
I wish for you to serve as a mediator so that the Renans can live on Dana peaceably. As the one and only Blazing Sword, I suspect the Danans may listen to what you have to say when problems arise.
And I take it that you'll be the one to represent the Renans?
Yes. I realize that I'm asking quite a lot of you. However, the fact of the matter is that it will take time for Renans to re-enter Danan society without any bloodshed. That is why...
Sure.
You're the same as ever,
Oh, that's what you went to there?
Is it too much?
No, relax. You get so tense and formal when you're asking for a favor. Listen, there's no need for that. We're friends.
You're too
Was
kind.
it old age or
I can see
something
you were
else?
raised well.
That's some high praise, Alphen.
Then I'll ask once again, this time just as friends. Alphen, will you help me?
You don't even need to ask. Of course I will.
Thank you, my friend.
Well, it sounds like everyone's learning from their past and using it to create a better future for everyone.
What about you, Xion? How do you feel about the origin of the Renans?
To be honest, I'm not really all that shocked, actually. I mean, I might be a Renan in the literal sense, but I've never really felt like one of them. Right now, it's kind of a mystery.
How do you mean?
Because for a really, really long time, all I ever thought about was how I was going to die. Not if or when, but how. I thought I'd die alone. That fate had me in its steely grip. I would have never imagined that I'd be traveling with someone like you, fighting to save Rena and Dana. I mean,
Actually, what is his
how
number?
could I have? It's been going on for 300 years. All this tragedy and destruction. When you consider the Helganquil's part in all this, it's been even longer than that. It was Naori's hope that somehow, someone in the future would be able to stop it, before it was too late. How it fell on us, of all people, to heed that call, is a mystery.
I don't think Naori was hoping that we would just stop the world from getting destroyed. She considered me, a Danan, as a real person. And she very much cherished her own people, too. I don't think she wanted the world to be saved, just so they could go back to hurting each other. Oh, maybe this is what she meant.
Huh?
When we were talking to Kisara earlier, about all that stuff like everyone's needing to meet halfway and embrace each other's pain and suffering. She said that the first step down that path was for each of us to put aside our own hatred. That means forgiving other people, even and especially before they forgive you.
Forgiving. So it goes both ways, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I don't just mean forgiving things that happened in the past either. Conflicts will keep happening. If we have any hope of moving on and building a better future, we have to all learn to forgive each other.
You know, you're right. People can hurt one another without even meaning to. I know that better than most, thanks to these thorns.
It's not going to be easy getting past this pain. But if we can do it, I'm sure there'll come a time when we can all truly understand each other. I'm there with you, Xion. I too want to protect the world we live in, and all the people we care about. I think that's the very least I can do to repay Naori for everything that she did.
Yeah. I want a future that she would feel proud to live in, and I'm going to fight for it.
Whoa there, Savior Girl. We're here to save you too, you know.
Yes, I know. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. I want to live, and that's the honest truth.
Well, is everybody ready to do what needs to be done?
I am. There's a lot to think about, but at the end of the day, Dana's still in danger. I don't care who we're up against. We'll kick their ass.
What are your thoughts, Alphen? I want to know what's on your mind, too.
Like Law said, if we have to fight the Great Spirit on Rena, then so be it. It's trying to rob us of our entire world. And it's going to take not just our home, but all of existence along with it. That alone is enough to make it our enemy. But it's not only that. One way or another, I think beating the Great Spirit is going to be tied to us saving Xion.
You're saying there's a chance?
You're referring to the vision of destruction we all saw in Lenegis, I take it?
Yeah. 3 centuries ago, the astral energy that appeared at the spirit channeling ceremony showed Naori that vision. And to hear Xion tell it, it's the same one that she sees from her own thorns as well.
Indeed. Xion's thorns are comprised of dark astral energy.
Let's see.
The one type which we know is native only
Let
to
me try it
Rena.
again then.
And if Rena's great spirit is what's behind Dana's pending destruction, then...
Xion's thorns are the Great Spirit? It's not actually on Rena like we thought?
We don't know anything for certain. At the very least, though, I think it's possible her thorns are a part of the Great Spirit.
While the main body resides in Rena.
Well, why would the
Xion.
thorns stop the ceremony if they're
If these thorns really are a
the
part
great
of Rena's
spirit,
great spirit
that wanted to collect
I'm
the
going
energy?
to go over there and give it a piece of my mind and then some.
The question is, how do we confront it? Suffice it to say, that flower growing out of Rena is enormous, large enough to house the will of an entire planet. The Wedge and Lenegis were both hard enough for us to overcome in their own right. This is an altogether greater challenge for merely 6.
So we need an
only know
army,
about
is what
the
you're
Thorns
saying.
connection thanks to Naori.
Hevric 35 has been observing the Great Astral Spirit this whole time. It wouldn't ask us to fight it unless it has a plan of some sort. Let's go see what that is. Our minds are made up. Let's go give Hevric 35 our answer.
Central.
Do you have your answer for me?
We want to ask something first. You're asking us to fight an entire planet. How exactly do you expect us to do that? You must have something up your sleeve, or else you wouldn't put us up to it.
The great astral spirit is an immense being, but its actual will does not run throughout its entire body. Rather, its will is derived from the core, which supports the rest of the body, and is where its strength is most densely concentrated. Therefore, if you destroy the core, the Great Spirit shall become unable to maintain sentience and return to being ordinary astral energy.
And how are we supposed to destroy that core?
By using the Renus Alma.
There, I don't have
We will
that.
also need the assistance of both the Sovereign and the Maiden. They are our best tools for suppressing and controlling astral energy. Using their powers, the Maiden shall seal the great astral spirit within her body, and the Sovereign shall wield the power of the Renus Alma to destroy it.
Hold on. That sounds a lot like what Xion described before.
Yeah, killing herself to take out the thorns with her.
She was actually right all along.
By my calculations, your powers combined should be sufficient to destroy the great astral spirit and disperse its energy widely enough to make it difficult to reform.
What will happen to the Maiden once we manage to beat the Great Astral Spirit?
Any matter contained within the field of destruction shall be erased.
So it really will kill me.
This method is the most simple one available to destroy the Great Spirit, and is therefore our most reliable option.
What are our other options?
There is little reason to consider alternative courses of action when the most optimal among them is so clear.
You don't get it. I promised Shion that she wouldn't die, that we'd save the world without needing to sacrifice her. We didn't fight this whole time just to give up on her at the very end. If there's any other way to take out the Great Spirit, I want to hear it.
This plan shall lead to the fewest losses in preserving your world. Abandoning it is irrational.
That's...
It is vital that you proceed with this plan. A part of Rena's great astral spirit already resides within her. 300 years ago, the Great Spirit descended upon Lenegis in an attempt to assume direct control of the spirit channeling ceremony. We have reason to believe the Great Spirit left part of itself behind, and that it now resides in the Maiden.
Which would make Alphen's earlier hypothesis correct.
Well, Shion's
That
dead, though.
part inside the Maiden belongs to the core, and can be used by the great astral spirit to revive itself. So long as it remains, it will be all but impossible to fully eradicate the Great Spirit. That is why it is necessary for it to be vanquished only once it is whole. Without the Maiden's direct control over the Great Spirit, attacking it is futile, and will only serve to strengthen it.
No.
Wait. Naori said that the Renis Alma can suppress the self-realization of astral energy, and that the thorns could be neutralized by placing them in it. If so, can't the same also be done to the Great Spirit, seeing as the thorns are simply part of it?
You're gonna put the spirit inside the Renis Alma.
Can it?
It is true that the Renis Alma is capable of what you suggest, and could contain the great astral spirit.
Yes!
However, doing so requires fine control on the level of the spirit channeling ceremony, considering that the Renis Alma was previously lost when that ceremony failed. I cannot allow it. Its uncertainty is simply too great.
What does that mean for us if you won't allow it?
Your starship will not be restored, and you will all be unable to leave here.
So we're just trapped. Okay.
Fine, then. I'd rather stay here and rot than do it your way.
Alphen?
Whatever we do, if we mess up, Dana's screwed. The Great Spirit will destroy it.
Yeah, how you gonna ask
you're
me
fine
for
letting that
help
happen,
and then tell me
and
what
we
I
have nothing
can't do to
gain either
help?
way, then I'd rather do nothing. We want to stop Dana from getting destroyed. We want to save it. But not if it means having to sacrifice one of us in the process. If all you're gonna do is sit back and watch us where it's safe, then quit ordering us around and shut up!
Alphen.
What you say is irrational. Be that as it may, I shall accede to your demand.
You'll agree?
I am an observer. The Sovereign, Maiden, and Renis Alma are my species' greatest achievement. I wish to see how well they work against the Great Spirit in light of our demise by its hands.
But what are we supposed to do about the Renis Alma?
Well,
One of
it's
your buddies
literally
ran
killing
off with
you,
it back on
and you're
Lenegis.
still following its orders.
It is likely that the Renis Alma is with the Great Spirit, functioning as a catalyst for it to receive Dana's astral energy.
So our only option to retrieve it is to head straight for the Great Spirit and take it back?
According to my observations, the astral energy is most densely concentrated in the center of Rena, where the Great Spirit's core is located.
So right in the middle of that giant flower, then.
I have one more question. You've said that Rena's great astral spirit is already integrated with the planet. What will happen to Rena once it vanishes?
Without the will of the Great Spirit, Rena is predicted to collapse. Even in such a scenario, the energy will disperse, and the Great Spirit will likely not reform.
So you're saying that even if we manage to beat the Great Spirit without destroying it, we'll still be in danger?
Likely, the collapse will occur in stages. It is recommended that you all escape before the final stage.
Man, I wish that thing would tell it to us straight for once.
Havrek 35 and the others have gotten used to hypothesizing from afar, is all. Fix our starship. We're going to Rena.
Excellent.
But I want to make one thing clear. We're doing this for ourselves, to protect what matters to us. We're not doing it for your sake, or because you told us to. Remember that.
It matters little to me. The end
Exactly. You
result
sound like a
shall
little
be the
5-year-old. He doesn't care. He's getting what he
same.
wants.
Repair work on your starship has commenced. You'll have to wait until it's finished.
Man, is it too much to ask for Havrek 35 to talk like a normal person? I swear I can feel my brain starting to fry after listening to all that complicated stuff.
Don't worry. I think...
Sure. Why do we have to heal that one dude on the ground when there's healing pods everywhere? I don't understand.
You still thinking about what the scientists told us? About where Renans really come from?
I am, but not for myself.
You're worried about the future of the Renan people.
The fact that our people have been the same this whole time will only give the Danans further reason to resent us.
But you still intend to confront this truth head-on, don't you?
Well, I did declare that I would live my life for the living, and not the dead. Even as I dream of retirement, I shall remain dedicated to the cause.
I'm sure you'll do great.
Now that I think about it, I don't believe I've ever heard you criticize or reproach us Renans even once.
I'm no saint. I have skeletons in my closet too. There was definitely a time when I hated Renans for who they were. I hated them just for being Renan. But you changed that, Dohalim. You gave me an opportunity to see them in a different light. Thanks to your reforms, we were able to stand next to Renans not as slaves, but as equals for the first time in our lives. Of course, I'm sure there were some Renans who still hated us on the inside. But we knew that not all of you were like that. There were those of you who were good, and that was a start. When it comes down to it, Renans are just people. They can be good or bad, just like Danans.
That is, in essence, the heart of your approach, isn't it? That we're all people.
Yeah, it is. When you can pull someone aside and talk to them one-on-one, then you have the chance to come to an understanding. But as soon as you stereotype, that chance goes away, and you stop thinking of them as people that you can relate to.
I understand what you're saying, but we're talking about massive numbers of Renans and Danans alike. Realistically speaking, surely they won't all be able to get along.
Even if we end up butting heads with one person, maybe we'll find better luck among their friends. If we can build a society that works like that, that'll be something worth nurturing and protecting.
So you wish for people to form real bonds and do away with the hierarchy outright? To deal with one another as humans, and nothing more? That's the ideal future you hope to see when this is all over?
Yes, I do. I think it would make for a fine tribute to my brother's legacy. Though, that said, I would be doing it for the people of the future first and foremost. Do you still plan to return to Lenegis when this is over?
Indeed I do. I don't know whether I'll be able to reside in Lenegis proper, however. My first order of business may be to find somewhere to live.
You'll always have a home in Menancia, you know.
As I shall ever keep in mind.
Well, if you ever need a helping hand, don't hesitate to come get me. I'll always be there for you, Doe.
Did you just... Never mind. Thank you, Kisara. I appreciate your patience as I work all this out.
Don't even mention it. And really, when you think about it, now that we know the two of us aren't so different after all, don't you think that brings down a barrier that used to be between us?
You know, I hadn't actually thought of it that way before.
And they had sex.
But I do like the sound of it.
Yeah, I think I do too.
Well, it's somebody's fanfiction anyway. That's my headcanon.
Hey, why'd you call me here? Was there something you wanted to talk about?
Well, if everything we've heard about the Great Spirit is true, then we're getting close to our final battle. So I wanted to apologize while I can.
Apologize? For what?
I was being real stupid before, about whether Dana's will had been controlling us and all that. I get why you're angry now. Anybody would be if something they trusted was being questioned. So, I'm sorry, Rinwell. Really. I should have kept my mouth shut.
No, Law. Honestly, I think you might have been onto something. Of course you were worried. Who wouldn't be if they found out there might be some invisible force pulling our strings this whole time?
But you really trust Dana's will, don't you? Is it because you can sense it a lot more than the rest of us? Because you can understand it?
Yeah, I think that might be part of it. But I think I also want to believe it's good.
Believe?
Remember how I used to really resent coming from a family of mages?
Yeah, of course. Because you were always on the run and had to live in hiding.
When we rescued Zephyr and I finally decided to come along with you all, something changed inside me. It was the first time I felt like my powers had any meaning, even if that meaning was only helping you guys fight. Then, when I felt Dana's will, I was overwhelmed by how vast and warm it was. It made me want to believe my powers were made to connect with it. It made me believe I had a bigger purpose.
So that's why you hope it doesn't turn out to be bad. You almost need it to be kind.
Yeah.
Well, alright. Then I promise I'll lay off bad-mouthing it.
You will?
There's no way for me to know for sure one way or the other, right? But you trust it, Rinwell, and that's enough for me. So I'll trust it because you do.
Remember what I said about neither planet's great spirit reaching us here?
Yeah?
That's not quite true. I can feel just a little bit of Rena's inside you and everyone else.
What?
I sensed it when we first got here. It's a really small amount, so it doesn't feel like it has a will of its own. But I think that's how Dana's energy probably is too.
So you're saying there's a little bit of Dana's will inside each of us? In a way, doesn't that mean we're all Dana's will?
What?
Well, like you said, unless Dana's energy comes together, it has no will. So if we all have a little bit of Dana's astral energy inside us...
Yeah, maybe...
Hevrick 35 might know the answer. But, you know what? I don't need to ask it. My will is my own. I fight for who I want to fight for. That's who I am now. Who I've become. So thanks, Rinwell, for sharing that with me.
Ah.
To be honest, the only reason I was suspicious of Dana's will, well, I mean, it mostly was... I feel like you and I had grown apart lately, and I was worried it was because...
Huh?
Never mind. Nothing. Just forget about it.
Huh? No, what were you saying?
Saying? I don't remember
Come
saying
on.
anything.
Now you won't tell me what you were
No,
thinking?
that's not what I'm saying.
Then spit it out already.
And then they had sex.
You sure you don't want to get some rest?
I can't. I've got too much on my mind. Especially knowing how close our last battle is. How are you doing, Xion?
Same as you, still trying to absorb everything.
Remember when it was so simple? We were only fighting all the lords on Dana? All of that feels like a lifetime ago, doesn't it?
Ages and ages ago. Everything that's happened since we first met. So many fights, so much chaos, so many wonderful people.
If I hadn't run into you that day, well, I wouldn't have met all of you. I never would have held the blazing sword or looked for something more. I wouldn't have my memories back. I'd still be a faceless slave, like as not long dead.
Pretty sure you're
Hey,
immortal.
Alphen, I want you to promise me something.
Yeah?
If we can't find the Renis Alma, there's something I want you to do. Like Hevrect 35 said, the only way we can end the Great Spirit for good is to go after both the main body in Rena and the thorns in me. I need you to promise me, Alphen, that if for some reason we can't get the Renis Alma back, you'll use the blazing sword to destroy the Great Spirit, and me along with it.
Huh?
It's true the blazing sword may not have the strength of the Renis Alma. But it's taken us this far. It's slain lords and beasts. At the very least, it has to be worth a try.
You can't be serious. Have you forgotten everything that
Listen,
we've...
the Great Spirit isn't just our problem. It's a threat to our entire world. Renans and Danans alike. We don't know what's going to happen when we face it, but we need to be prepared for anything. We can't second-guess ourselves when the time comes. I promise you, I'm not planning on going anywhere. I'm prepared to fight with absolutely everything I've got. But if it comes down to it, I need you to be prepared too.
Okay. But you should know that I'm not going to give up on you, Xion. I'm going to fight this until the very end.
And then once again,
Forgive me for
they
that.
had sex.
Alphen. Okay, I understand. And I'll forgive you.
Thank you, Xion.
So it's a promise then?
Yeah, it's a promise.
I remember how I felt the first time you touched me. My thorns made any contact a mistake no one would ever make twice. After they'd seen what could happen, fear would always linger behind their eyes. In my entire life, I never had someone willingly reach out to me. But when you reached out to me and gently took my hand, you didn't react at all. It was so easy for you. I don't have words for the shock I felt in that moment.
That's because I couldn't feel pain back then.
Even once you could, though, you still chose to keep reaching out to me. And when you did, I felt this warmth that I had never known before.
Then they had sex.
But still, I hate having to see you suffer through it every time you do.
You won't have to worry about that for much longer.
You think so?
I do, because Shion,
No. You can tell me once my thorns are gone. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
This whole hour I've been watching cutscenes.
Everybody get enough rest? We ready for this?
Yeah, we should probably get moving.
Agreed. Can't stand around waiting all day.
Our task is relatively straightforward. We need only descend down to Rena, defeat the Great Spirit, and restore stability to both worlds.
We're fighting for a new future for both Dana and Rena.
Right. We've come this far. We will save our worlds. That's a promise.
Then let's go, everybody. We've got one last wall to tear down.
Repairs on your starship are complete. Everything is in working order.
Is that you, Hevrek 35? You can see us from where you are?
I can. I can see anywhere within the bounds of Dake Faisal.
Sounds like someone's a peeping Tom.
Maybe we should give Hevrect 35 a break. It has been stuck in this tiny facility for a very, very long time.
I have unlocked all functions on your starship. You can now make use of its warp drive.
Warp drive? Wait, you mean like what the Red Women used on us? What brought us here?
It's possible that the Red Women may have found a way to activate it on the starship. They are Helganquil, after all.
Using the warp drive, you should be able to breach Rena's atmosphere without being detected.
Wait, should?
You'll need to be careful. Due to the force field surrounding Rena, the ship will be unable to go any further than the surface of the planet.
So, once we reach the shell, it appears we'll have to infiltrate the core by foot. Understood.
We gotta go all the way down just walking?
Will all the Helganquil go back to normal once we defeat the Great Spirit? I have a strange feeling we're going to have to fight them before this is all over.
The extinction of my people is inevitable at this stage. As such, it would be illogical to risk the success of the mission in a vain attempt to save my kind.
We understand.
Can't that thing lighten up a bit? Everything it says seems to be about what's illogical.
Well, come on, Doe.
Hold up, did you just...
You heard the lady. Get going.
I have one last question.
What?
As Sovereign, your identification number indicates that you are well past your predicted life expectancy. Similarly, the Maiden lacks any identification number, as her function should have been rendered unnecessary. Despite this, the two of you continue to exist. Why?
He just hasn't had the chance to die.
We exist because others have entrusted this to us. Over the years, many people have come together and sworn to see this through to the end.
You mean it is because of multiple chance interactions? The likelihood of such events is statistically improbable. Why have you two continued to persist under these conditions?
It's hard to explain. To be honest, I don't think it's something an observer could understand.
Shots fired.
All right, time to get back on the Fall Knights.
It would appear that our Helganquil host really has fulfilled its end of the bargain.
You know what that means. Time to go to Rena.
I guess this means we should give
Kisara,
that warp
bro.
drive a spin.
It's 100% Kisara. Literally all the memes are about Kisara's ass, bro. The knight with the armor. Alright, hold on, I'll show you in a second. Her ass is in every cutscene too. The one on the left now with the blonde hair.
There's nothing here. This weird ocean we're surrounded by just stretches out everywhere. Is this really where the Helganquil come from?
I don't sense even a trace of astral energy. This world is dead.
Then this must be the hollowing.
You mean to tell me this whole world?
Oh yeah, I gave everybody
the entire
shades.
Ocean is that stuff?
That's the aesthetic for this playthrough.
And it's covering everything.
Everybody has shades and horns.
The entire
Except Alpha, and he has a crown.
This is what the Great Spirit does. After it depleted this planet of every last speck of astral energy, it went after Dana.
So arresting. This world of doom.
She just
Back
might,
in
bro.
its day, Rena was probably just as vibrant as Dana is. But after being robbed of its astral energy for so long, those days are gone and past. This is all that will remain.
So the Great Spirit took everything. It stole energy not
Been
just
playing
from
this
living
game for
beings,
like
but the
5
land,
months.
The sea, everything.
And it bound the Helganquil in servitude until their whole
I
world
think I'm
was
like
nothing but this.
50 hours in.
And by the looks of it, that's how it
I think I'm
remains to
almost
this
done with the
day.
main story, but there's a bunch of
world
other
of
side
death
shit to do.
and emptiness.
I know for a fact, like I'm nowhere close to the level cap because it's 100
With nothing
or
left here to
99, and I'm
consume,
at like
The
42.
Great Spirit turned its sights on Dana, looking for another host.
You're saying if we don't stop it, this is what Dana's going to look like?
We can be sure that even these few remaining remnants of Renan life will not be spared in the end.
If the oblivion and darkness both Shion and
I've been
Maori
watching
saw
cutscenes
comes
for
to
an hour,
pass,
bro.
Nothing.
Hour
will
and a
survive.
half.
It looks like we can climb down from there. Let's take a look.
So this is Rena.
See what's back
This
here.
is where everything began.
That's just the
Yet
ship.
it's a dead world?
I won't let Dana suffer.
Usually
same
the
fate.
exclamation mark is healing somebody. You get rewards for doing it. Which way do I go? Right, center, or left? Oh, they're all teleportation things. Alright. Left? Alright, bet. How does my stream look? Because I can't tell in the preview on Restream.
Astral energy.
It's either decent or bad. Like it changes every now and then when I refresh the page. Alright, cool. Like I know it could be a lot better if I had my graphics card. Oh shit. Fuck.
Helganquil.
Guess they don't need their Red Woman disguises anymore.
Man.
Wait, can you understand us?
It's no use. We're not going to get through to them.
So they really are being controlled. In that case...
Look, why did you pick left?
I knew there was something
53.
wrong here.
They're not pulling punches. We have no choice but to beat them at their own game.
Here I come!
Can't get out of this!
Ready to go!
Alright, this downs everybody, I think.
We'll soon see about that!
Fuck.
I'll stop your movement!
I'll stop your life. Heal me, Xion, please.
Now you see what I can do!
In an instant!
Alright. Okay, this actually isn't that bad. Last time it was only 3 of them, and it was way harder to beat.
Look sharp!
I guess since they split it into 6, it's easier now.
That training's paying off!
Blow them away!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Alright, that wasn't so bad. For being 10 levels below.
Alphen,
I can't forgive them for what they've done, but I hate killing them. They don't even know why they're fighting. How does that even make them any different from the Danon slaves?
Perhaps. However, if we don't make a choice, the guilt of not doing anything will be that much worse.
Yeah, I know. I hate for it to be like
The
this.
combat is
But if it happens
90%
again,
roll.
You won't find me hesitating to act.
Yeah, it's horrible.
I wonder if we're going to get attacked again.
If we lose heart now, this whole mission is over.
Oh shit. There's more hallway.
We have to stay the course.
But yeah, it's really jarring because they use like basic models for
Feeling about this.
like in Unreal Engine.
Now I can let loose. Take this! You're finished! Try this! Damn it!
Nothing gets by. Eat this! Condemned! Thunder Blade! Illuminating
Dragon Swarm! Armor won't save you! Far enough! Here!
It's over!
Here I go! Double team! Dragon! Now we're not
Damn it, they dropped the combo.
in a bind!
Alright, come on, 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 come on. There we go.
Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Right, next one.
Already on!
Demon Fang! Burn in hell! Now I can let loose.
I'm all set to mark and handle this.
I'm on!
Okay, here I go.
Whirlwind Fang! Legion challenge! Demons descend! Flashing Fang!
Yeah, they're like really stiff basic models. The anime cutscenes are good though when they come up.
I'm even stronger than before.
And I guess since it's the first one created on the engine, it doesn't look as nice as it could look. But the game does run at 4K 60 frames per second.
That apparatus there is likely what's used to control it. I don't think I was supposed to go back up. Ah shit, what the
What the? Where did they come from?
Less worry, more action. Concentrate.
bring you down.
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Now you see what I can. Now I'm in the groove.
Air thrust!
Look sharp!
Yeah, the anime cutscenes where all their budget went.
Take this!
You're finished! The flame inside me, yours to be let free! Eat this!
Do it!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Here I go! More incoming!
Take this! You're mine!
That's enough! In the wind! Feel! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Freeze, Lance! Enemies incoming!
Then we'll take them down!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade, yeah.
Lightning Tiger Blade!
I don't like that it picks like the finishing move randomly. Like I thought there was directional influence when there were less characters, but it just picks one for you.
Say no more!
Like I pushed the bottom button. I guess Renwell is on the bottom, but usually it'll pick like somebody else that isn't on the bottom. Like yeah.
Consider yourself finished! More circles?
Keep calm and take them
How many are there, bro? I swear I killed all of them already.
Eat this!
Barely managed to turn that battle.
You don't need to sound surprised.
Perhaps I'll put more faith in you then.
Well, I certainly won't argue.
Exclusive ring!
Can't get out of this!
Eon, astral energy, full throttle!
More?
Radiant has hit! If it's in the sky, it's
Not
mine!
today! I'm not done!
Or no, it'll, like you can pick one of the characters for the finishing move, but it won't let you pick like the second one.
Dance in the wind! Sleep now!
It's over! Double Demon Fang!
So to pick one of the options using that character.
Attack time!
Not on my watch!
Yeah,
Swallow Blade!
copyright infringement, bro.
Swallow Blade! First strike! Not today!
Now! Renwell, astral energy, full throttle!
A flawless victory.
You're mine!
Naturally!
Swallow Blade! Talon Storm!
Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Here's a healing ray!
Take this! Try harder!
Mine! Searing pestilence!
In the air. Get it. There you go.
You're mine!
I can jump, but like combat in the air is not fun. All my good combos, or like the ones that I have set, are on the ground.
Demon Fang! The flame inside me, yours to be let free!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alphen!
It's time to end it!
Yeah, so it's weird. When I set the bitrate to like the amount that Twitch recommends, it's like too high or too low, and then Restream will like readjust, and then it'll go like way above what I have it set. It's at like, I set it to 6,000 and it just went up to like 7,500. But like on YouTube it doesn't look that bad. I guess like when the stream's done it doesn't look that bad. Like the video, the VOD.
Armor won't save you!
Not on my watch!
It's over! Dragon Swarm!
And I know like my processor isn't built to handle like a lot of stuff going on at once, and I can't offload it to my GPU because I don't have a GPU.
Astral energy!
Say no more!
And the AMD one, like I thought it was working at first, and then it just broke.
I can feel my power growing!
Alright, well, I'm at the bottom floor now. I grew a whole level from
Such a
that.
harsh environment as this. There are still creatures here?
You think they're native to Rena? Or could they be Zoogles somehow?
Whatever they are, they're dangerous. Watch yourselves around them. You think that pit stretches all the way to Rena's core?
That's true. And if we go down, we should find...
I remember one dungeon I ran past every enemy, but I feel like I need to fight him now, because this is like the final couple fights, and I'm 10 levels under.
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
I'm on! You're finished!
Illuminate the dark!
I'll run you through! Dragon Swarm! You picked the wrong fight!
Demons descend! Flashing fang! Easy!
Way to go!
There's also this one move that's like super busted on Alphen. Like it does more than like the blazing sword damage, which is like this, where he charges and does ultimate. So it's called something wave, but it's like a really low hitbox.
I'm sorry to keep bothering.
We've all got enough on our hands.
Yes, ma'am.
Dragon Swarm!
Leave the charges to me.
Double Demon Fang!
Go away!
Do it! Law!
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
You just might eat the lightning tiger blade.
We barely managed to turn that battle.
You don't need to sound surprised.
Perhaps I'll put more faith in you then.
What the fuck is that? Is that the one she just learned? Holy shit.
I'll tear you apart!
Swallow Blade! Double Demon Fang!
Blow away!
Hit them up!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
That was a little close for comfort.
Yeah, I need to fight all these. It's gonna use up all my CP too.
Oh, man.
But they have heal points before the final boss, so it's not that bad.
Where are you going? Anything normal. Don't mind if I do.
Take this!
Damn it!
Deny!
Fall into dark!
Now you see what I can do!
Searing flame! Reload!
I'm on
Double Demon Fang!
Take! Blow them away!
Lunar corruption!
Burn it down!
Searing flame!
Double Demon Fang!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off!
Fuck. Broke my combo.
Want me to pick up your slack then? Just pointing it out.
As impressive as always.
No, I mean you're even better than ever. I've never seen Xion actually look flustered.
Kisara, I'll stop your movement.
And
No, stop your life. That's my favorite one. Just because he sounds so dumb when he says it.
I can become even stronger.
Alright, so I can climb down that way. I think that's where I'm supposed to be going, towards the center. But I do want to check here and see what's in here. Oh, nice. A chest, but a fucking demon dog.
I have a bad feeling about this.
No further!
There we go. Oh, fuck. God damn it.
Okay, here I go! Dragon Swarm! Try harder!
Ready and ready!
I have no limits!
I'll cover you!
Alright, there we go.
Now you see what I can do!
You're mine!
This one's mine.
Double Demon Fang! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a healing arc. Arc field.
Leave me alone. Why are you following me?
Too fast!
Stand back! I'll trip it up!
Here I come!
Since you want to target me so bad.
You're finished! Double Demon Fang!
Now or never!
Swallow Blade!
No further!
Take this!
There we go.
It's over! Try this!
Holy glimmer.
Explosive Ring! Ignite! Here I come! Swallow Blade!
Alright, Xion, please. I have 1 health. Oh my god. Help. 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 There we go.
Away! Dragon Swarm! Swallow Blade! Double Demon Fang!
Now you see what I can do! Take this!
Double Demon
Kisara, frozen. Hammer.
You hit Master 11 and work rank? Nice. Yeah, I want to play. I just have to get a graphics card.
I don't feel so good. Okay.
That'll bring you down.
In a bind.
Like once I do, I'll probably stop playing my PlayStation 5.
Lightning reflexes.
Because there's a lot of games I want to play on PC now. Especially since Monster Hunter Rise is on PC. Like I didn't buy it on Switch, but I'm probably going to buy it on PC. Alright, Xian, please. I'm gonna die soon. There we go.
Watch yourself, okay? Yeah, you too.
Alright, ooh, nice dodge. Alright. I'm probably gonna die though. Oh, there we go. Here it is. I have 0 CP left too. I don't think I bought healing items. Can only carry a certain amount too. I had a life bottle left. I'm already out of CP, that's crazy.
Let's see how you handle this. Deus Roar! Not done yet. Astral energy.
Say no more.
Do I have the orange pills that do CP? Nah. I'm just fucked. Whoa. Wish me luck.
That equipment should come in handy.
That goes on who? On you, right? Oh, well, I don't use you, but it's good to have a better armor or better equipment. I probably should use Dohalim, so I have 2 healers, but I guess it doesn't matter if I'm out of fucking CP. Ooh.
Guess I misread the landing.
I don't want to be a bitch and run past it, but I'm also out of things that can heal for the most part.
These structures don't look like anything built by the Renans, or even what we saw in the Forbidden Zone.
Perhaps this is the true architectural style of the Helganquil. Or perhaps the opposite.
Alright, let's see what's in this thing in the corner.
You mean like how some places favor building stuff with stone, while others rely on wood?
That's an interesting way of looking.
I mean, the gold's nice, but it doesn't help if there aren't any shops here.
These things really get on my nerves.
Take this!
I'll be saving
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Ignite! Try this! No escape!
Now you see what I'm just getting started.
Double Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
The dogs just keep running in front of everything and taking the hits.
That'll bring you down. Not today! Here I come! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! See that? That training's paying off!
Take this! In a bind? One more! Now! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Now! Take this! Slash! Double Demon Fang!
Now!
Dragon!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
Here I go!
You're mine! Slash! Dragon Swarm!
Now!
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life.
Double Demon Fang! Swallow Blade!
I'm out of ammo!
Double Demon Fang!
Now! Get toasty!
Burn Strike! You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
Ooh. Oh, I wasn't getting out of that.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Come and face me! You're mine!
Take this!
Swallow Blade!
I'll smash you!
Burn in hell!
It doesn't help that all his abilities require him to like take his own health.
Here's evil! Ready to go!
They're like all the strong ones, the ones that hit hard.
The waters of magic annihilation!
Okay, I think we got this. Yeah, there you go.
Get toasty!
Burn Strike!
Right, next one!
Already on!
Okay, everybody, target him. Come on, we got this. There we go.
Astral energy! Full throttle! Lightning descent! Radiant descent!
Double Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm!
Now you see what I can do with it!
Kizara frozen!
Hammer!
Remember to tell me if you need healing.
I expect you'll be in high demand if that's the case.
It doesn't even matter. We have 0 CP. Oh, fuck. Ooh. Alright, so what is... I can't take you down without any CP. And then you, what am I gonna do about you? Fuck it.
Brace yourselves! This one's tough!
Not on my watch!
What did it hit me with from over here? Oh shit.
Amazing! You picked the wrong fight! You're done!
There we go.
Here I come!
This one's mine!
No escape! I'm on it! Double Demon Fang!
Ready to go!
Double
Denied!
Radiant, here!
Prepare to be sealed!
Lightning
Can't get out of this!
Double Demon Fang!
About to appear right behind me. Fuck. And he's dead.
Double Demon Fang!
I don't think this is winnable. Alright, come on.
Let free! Burn in hell!
Don't mind if I do!
Eat this!
All
Double Demon Fang!
Come forth and
Dragon
hear some
Swarm!
purity!
It's go time!
Ooh.
I can carve through! I'm just getting started!
Double Demon Fang!
Glacial
Prepare to be sealed! Take this! It was nice while it lasted. Blow away!
Just here! Damn it! Out of one!
Double Demon Fang!
Leave me alone. Stay over there. Ooh. Fuck.
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Holy Lance!
Alright, come on. Knock it down. There we go.
Double Demon Fang!
I never miss.
Coming through! Ha! No! Scarlet Inferno!
That's much better.
Double Demon Fang!
Hear my call.
Fuck.
Glacial Spear. Here's the eagle.
You are gonna pay for that!
Freeze Lancer.
Watch it! That freaking does it!
Water. Hear my
Do you
call.
require a hand?
No further!
Glacial Spear. Here's the
I'll let you
eagle.
all down.
Here we go.
Freeze Lancer.
Alright, we might have this one.
Double Demon Fang! Here I come!
Illuminate the dark. One more. Only second
What is it doing?
Annihilation.
Double Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Of course, the only person who can stop that is dead. I don't know how many more life bottles I have.
Double Demon Fang!
A new leaf of life. I can carve through walls.
Nothing gets by me.
Stop it. Fuck. Come on, get up.
Wait for my friends!
Knock it down.
Not today!
There we go.
Astral energy.
Say no more!
Alright, I didn't think it was doable, but we did it.
They've really got us on the rope.
We're not in a good state, but we did it. This is awful. Got 4 life bottles left. An elixir.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
I just want to go in. Why can't I like just jump in? Alright, we might have to start avoiding stuff. We gained like 3 levels, that's good enough. Can't fight everything. Oh, there's more of them. Am I getting past without fighting them? Are they just gonna stand there? Approach me. No? Okay. I tried it.
This won't be easy.
In a
Don't be
vine.
such a pessimist.
Swallow Blade!
All disasters made one. You got company.
You're mine!
I'll run you through. Glacial Spear. Here's Eagle. Freeze Lancer.
Double Demon Fang!
Go touch. Turn to level. Eat dirt.
I like that you don't need like mana to use your abilities though. That would be hella annoying if I couldn't do everything I needed to do in combat. Just healing. And healing is arguably more important.
My turn!
Nothing gets by me.
Double Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang! You're mine! Dragon Swarm!
Out of ammo.
Ignite!
Now I'm real mad!
I'm all stuck. Astral energy.
Say no more!
Into the shadow.
Armor won't save you!
Thunder. Easy.
A breeze!
An easy breeze.
An easy breeze. And so where does this take me? Ooh. Ooh. Alright, I gotta go down, up, down, up. Oh fuck, I gotta fight that. And what's this way? Some more thorns that I can't get past. Alright, fuck it.
No holding back.
This will be a piece of cake! Take this!
Come on.
In a vine? I'll tear you apart!
Double Demon Fang!
Here I go. It's over.
Alright, I'm gonna stay back here.
crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! I'm on
Dreams.
All right, knock it down.
I'm on a roll now!
In here.
Oh, now you're talking!
This is how I beat Balsa from hard mode. Demon Fang from a distance, and then when I get my the art thing, knock him down.
Stay away from my
Of course he died when I was trying to use his art. Charge me, I dare you.
In a bind?
Lunar corruption.
Now you see what I can do!
I used Kisara's thing too early.
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Leave it to you, lady. You'll pay for that. Double demon fang. Try harder.
If it's in the
Double demon fang.
Stop. Alright, there we go.
Take this!
You picked the wrong fight.
No further!
Roller skate.
If I didn't knock it down, did I miss? She didn't stop it from charging either.
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! Radiant pierce!
Alright, come on.
Do it! Run well! Demon's descent! Flashing bang!
Remember to tell me if you need
Alright, down.
healing.
I expect you'll be in high demand.
Don't use this? Or wait. Yeah, fuck it, why not? I don't use them in battle. I might need to use one in battle later though. Oh, it's more of them. Aha! Alright, and then it was up this way. Oh shit. Yeah, up this way. Oh fuck. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. And then this way. I have to fight you to get past though. Alright, what's this way? Thorns that I can't get past. Alright, whoop. Polyconscious it is.
I hope I live long enough to regret this.
This one isn't so bad. At least it doesn't teleport, and that pisses me off. Teleporting and charging.
In a bind?
You picked the wrong fight. Double demon fang. Double demon fang. Double demon fang.
What's this?
Double demon fang.
Far enough! Take this! Now you see what I can do!
Double demon fang.
Now I'm real mad!
Double demon fang. Double demon fang.
Take this! Can't get out of this! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Alright. Knock it down.
You picked the wrong fight.
3 hits.
Dragon form. You're mine.
Not on my watch! one's mine! Lightning!
You'll pay for that!
Knock it down.
Eat this! You're mine! Dragon Swarm!
Lightning orb! Outstanding form!
Take this!
Double Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Here! Flame of Fury! Burning Strike!
Double Demon Fang!
Here's the evil!
No further!
One more time!
Double Demon Fang!
Arceus! Not on my watch! If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Our law is dead for good. Alright, knock it down, knock it down, knock it down. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
You picked the wrong fight!
Reload!
Here we go.
Dragon
Get
Swarm!
on in there with the others!
Come on, stay down, stay down, stay down.
I'm all stuffed up! Mega Ray! It's showtime! Do it!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Block!
Nice. Alright, we gotta be close to something.
Law!
A healing
wake up!
point. He's not waking up.
Sorry about that!
He's dead. Ooh, there's another one. I can avoid you though, right? Yeah. Do I want to go back for the crystal? No. It's not worth it right now. I have some health. Maybe I should bring Dohalim so we can all attack from a distance instead of Law. Yeah. Kisara, do I need you? No. Alright, what's this way? Oh shit. Is there a chest? Yeah, there's a chest back there. I don't think it's worth it though. Let me get through, buddy.
This won't be easy. Don't be such a pessimist.
Here I come!
Far enough.
Try harder! Double Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Get on in there with the others. Oh, magic is
Take
there.
this! Try harder!
I'll blind you with the stuff!
Dragon Swarm!
Get rid of these quick.
Can't get out of this! Stay calm.
Ignite!
I shall provide assistance.
Begin. That'll bring you down.
Fuck.
It's time to finish this. Die! Consuming wildfire!
Yeah.
Not done yet!
Reload!
Here I come!
Damn it! Do it!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed wall.
This isn't ideal.
Double Demon Fang!
Glacial
Dragon
Spear.
Swarm!
Here's the
We
evil.
did it! No,
Take this!
Freeze Lancer.
Resonate with the earth!
Double Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Let me set his arts too. So appropriate. You want all the ones that attack from a distance. What? No, I don't want to use it. I want to set him. It does not let me set him mid-combat. Yes, says apply. Auto on off. Turn off these. And we will attack from a distance. Let's recovery. I should have bought more, what you call it? Fuck. I'm just gonna have to limit him to those arts because
I'll smash you! I'll face you! Try harder! You're mine!
oh, they're dead. Well, Shion's dead. Alright, knock it down, come on.
Demon Fang! Burn in hell! Dragon Form! Everlasting darkness! Negative gate! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Double Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Glacial Spear.
Take
Here's
this!
evil.
Double Demon Fang!
Freeze
Double
Lightning.
Demon Fang! Here I come!
If it's in the sky, it's mine.
Double Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang! Stay away from my friend!
Alright, well, she was dead.
Double Demon Fang! Stalagmite! Shattering the pieces! Ignite!
Nothing gets by me!
Dragon Form! Can you take it? What in the world? Dohalim, I'm alright.
God damn it, Dohalim.
Double Demon Fang! Double Demon! Far enough!
It's literally just me now. Fuck.
Double Demon Fang!
I can't stop whatever the fuck it's about to do.
Double Demon Fang! Try harder!
Ooh. I'm trying to stay away.
Double Demon Fang! Take this! I'll smash you! The flame inside me, yours!
Alright, come on.
Burn! Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang! Try harder! I have no limits!
Alright. We can do this. Come on. Just hit it with the thing. There you go.
Coming through! Ha! Now!
Is that enough?
Inferno!
I don't think that's enough. Alright. We're close though. We're close. Come on. Here we go. Hey, let's go.
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Everybody's dead.
Hey,
Items. Fuck. I got one more left.
anyone else think this might be a touch too dangerous?
You think?
Right. We should fall back to regroup and try again later.
Alright, never mind. Here we go. Here's the healing point. We made it, boys. That means I just wasted a, whatchamacallit, too. Fuck. I only have one left going into the fight. Skill panel. What do you have? I want more. I need more long distance ones. Alright, you don't have anything. Yeah, fuck it. What's a staff strike? Reduced. Yeah. Downs. Oh, this is an art. I didn't know there was an art. use all our points on right now. What does Rinwell have? Strengthen and magic charge. Crossblade. Crossblade or over limit extension. Increase down damage. Fuck that. What do you have? Improved healing arts, we probably need those. Faster AG recovery. And then completing this tree gives me elemental attack. Sorry. Combo. Faster arts or faster AG recovery? Or improving my healing arts because you're kind of my only healer. No, I got Dohalim too. I'm gonna go with AG recovery for now. Alphen, what can you do? The cost of more HP consumed. Faster flaming edge charge. We need that the most, I think. Alright, unplugged my headphones. Alright. Where's the mysterious merchant, man? Where is he at when you need him? I need some healing items. What is that? Ooh. All right. All right. What is it? Oh, what are you? That's new. How the fuck do we even hit the weak point? Bro, it takes up the whole stage. All right. Hey, yeah, ground dash is one. Do I want to turn these back on? No, not right now. I guess it wouldn't really matter if we stayed away or not. I was hoping that would knock something down. It didn't though. Missed completely. There we go. There we go. All right, where's the head at? There we go. All right, it's down. It's not down. Fuck. All right, bring it down. Oh fuck, I did it too far away. Fuck. That was my chance to bring it down. I messed up. All right, bring it down. I don't think it works anymore. The strategy was surprisingly effective, though. I'm not sure if that does damage or not, but I do it anyway. All right, I think we got it, boys. All right, onwards. What is this room? Inversion room. Can I? No, I can't read them. All right. Uh. Oh, that's why it's called the inversion room. I can't go straight through. I have to go down and up again. Oh, what the fuck is that? Why can I not get past it? The amount of force enemies is ridiculous. Oh shit. I didn't realize how little we were healed. Oh, did that knock it down? Nice. Switch bit rate. There's a bitrate calculator? How does that work? Speed test. Alright. Come on. Ooh. Looking pretty shitty right now. I guess because I'm using it for, I'd have to check what it is without streaming. Alright, 60 frames per second. 141. And 1920 by 1080. Alright, so if I set it to 10,000 and it's still being stupid. Custom bit rate. Because the Twitch recommended one is 6,000. I'm gonna set mine to 10,000. Let's see if that does anything. Alright. Up. Ooh. I can get past it, yeah. Easy. Down. I can get down easy too. They come in a room? Okay, now we're good. And then this way. Treasure chest. I think I can run past them. I don't have to engage here. Oh, fuck, I forgot about this. I'm fucking dead. Fuck. Messed up the combo. Alright, it's still going now. Oh, that might be one of my favorite ones too, because of the animation of it. This feels way longer than last time. This is what wasted all my CP last time. Ugh. Now all my CP is gone and I'm fucked. Give me something. An elixir, I'll take it. Where am I going? I gotta get over there. So I'm probably gonna have to go down there. Let's see what's in here though. No, it's not worth it. And no siree, buddy. Alright. We gotta climb up this time. Anything over here? No? No Chester? Or which way? Which way? To the left. That looks optional. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Alright, here we go. They sure are. Right, she just have an orgasm with this. Whoa. Oh. Oh, 2 hours in, and I didn't think I had that much more to go, but I was wrong. Alright. Ooh. We are avoiding you. Can they follow us in here? Oh, that's as far as they can go. Alright, we're good. I think we have to fight that with 4 fucking CP. Nice. Huh? No. What's that?
Did you see what I sent y'all?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that? I'll be on a train. This was the first time James was on a train, and y'all were going. We were going to Franklin Institute for your birthday.
Mm-hmm.
He was so excited. He's like a happy dog.
Yeah, I think it's a different 601 number. I think it's a different 601 number now. 601 number. Fuck. Nah. I don't think I have any more life bottles. Oh, I have an elixir, right? Yeah. Nice. Dragon Swarm is kind of slow. I don't really like it. Raining Slash does a fuck ton. Sign to the air before crashing down, splitting. I'll try to see what it does. But I do not like Dragon Swarm anymore as my spammable down art. Vacuum Blades is a stronger Swallow Blade, right? But you instead of that. Um I don't see why not Raining Slash. Slash, you know? Because from what I can tell, that's the most busted art in the entire game. This way. Alright, anything to heal? No. So I got a ways to go, I guess. No fish. It's just a straight hallway. Can I run past you? I don't think I can. Alright, so what is Vacuum Blades? Yeah, it's Swallow Blade, but better, I guess. Alright, Raining Slash. Why are you all standing there in the front? Are you serious? How did you all die? Alright. I missed. Fuck. Alright, there we go. Yeah, how did you all die like right at the start? This way, Alphin. Come on. Fuck. Oh. I don't want to waste it. But that might be the only way I'm winning this. I dodged right in front of it. Like into it. I do not have the health for this. Alright, fuck it, I'm using it. I had to. I had no other options. Fuck. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, Alphin, come on, get up. Get your ass up. No, 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 no. Here we go. That's all I can do is dodge, stay back, and then Raining Slash, and I get my my thing. Stay back, foul beast. Oh my god. Ah, get up, get up, get up. There we go. Is there nothing else in this hallway? Please heal me soon. I'm not gonna make it much longer. I have 0 CP. Everybody's on like 1 health. Oh fuck. I don't know where to go back to. Like there's a fast travel point, but like what the fuck do I do with that? Can I heal with the fast travel point? Alright, we're just gonna have to die and figure it out. Straight hallway that way. Alright, come on. And then to the right is these guys. Alright. Yeah, we're not making it through. Alright, I can knock him down right away, right? Alright. Raining slash. Y'all have 1 health, bro. This is scary. This is not fun. I'm dead. Fuck. All allies died. Man. Alright. How much health do you have left now? You're all at 1. Like, there's nothing I can do. They just go away after you die, though, so we're good. Oh, shit. Oh my god. We're just gonna have to die. We're not surviving this at all. Everything we run into, we're gonna die to. That's just how we're gonna get through fights. Astral Agony. That's a cool ass name, though. Like, there's no way we're winning, but you know, it's fun to try and have hope, you know? Why are you standing so close? Stand back and cast arts, bro. And how are you not getting hit, too? Fuck. I was trying to go in for the fucking thing. What are these? I'm guessing I can't just go straight. You know, gotta go through these first. Can I lose this fight? Like, can I just suck and die? Alright, don't leave him, just die. Take the hit. Oh no, we gotta win it. Oh! Items. Oh, I got nothing, bro. Shit. How am I gonna win this? It's literally impossible. Return to the title screen. Return to title screen. Last place I saved was before or after the boss? It just spawns me here with fuck. Alright, well, I'm gonna end the stream here, and then I'll try and figure it out before the next time I stream, because no way I'm making it through any of this without any kind of healing. But yeah, peace out. Deuces. Deuce.